Hi there, this is Josh from Literary Gladiators, and today I am here with the long-awaited Part 9 of the Pay It Forward on Booktube tag. I really enjoy doing the Pay It Forward tags. I really like talking about booktubers that have roughly 500 subscribers or less that I thoroughly enjoy and feel that more people need to check out. And I find it amazing that people that I have mentioned are now in the thousands, the four figures, which is amazing. I'm hoping that they get into the five figures and even beyond that. But here are, funny enough, this is the 9th part, and I have 6 names that I want to share. In the future, I hope to get back to 10, but I think that there are 6 that I definitely want to encourage people to check out. And the first one I want to make mention to is Eleanor from Smell Your Books, which is quite a nice, I think it's a very creative name, but Eleanor is very well-rounded. I think that that is key when it comes to a fulfilling channel. Eleanor will talk about her fascination with ancient world literature, classics, literary fiction, and also Harry Potter and other series. She has a very intelligent, but at the same time very casual disposition that makes her channel very engaging. And one of my favorite features that she has is her discussion about independent bookstores, which I find to be immensely important. We need to encourage people to visit their independent bookstores because, for all we know, they're on their way to becoming an extinct breed, which hopefully the discussion and the encouragement prevents that from happening. But she has talked about her top 5 favorites, and she's also talked about her experiences of going to Shakespeare and Company in Paris, which I found out from her channel is one of 2 bookstores in Paris where they sell books that are written in English, or translated into English. Next one I want to talk about is relatively new. I think that she definitely deserves more attention. She's only got about 40 subscribers last time I checked, and that is Frida from Frida Reads. And I feel that her tastes, the fact that she's into literary fiction, classics, feminist literature, works by Stephen King. It's very, I think it's very interesting that she's into these works, and we've had some really good discussions. I also like the fact that she gives very meaningful replies, and it creates an extended conversation, which I think that's the best part of being a part of Booktube, is the ability to engage in discussion and make friends that have common interests, especially if they are avid readers like yourself. Next one that I want to talk about is a bit more of a unique channel. I don't know if she identifies as Booktube, because she primarily only does reviews, but that is Madison from My Fair Googie. And Madison's videos are primarily thorough, well-thought-out book reviews of books that she has read. She's gone over the Chronicles of Narnia book by book, which I find to be amazing. Harry Potter series book by book. And in addition to going over series, she also talks about standalones, and she's gone over classics. I think she did Jane Austen. I want to say Mansfield Park, but I find that the way that she reviews, she's very straightforward, and she's very clear with what she thinks. You definitely get an idea of why she feels a certain way, whether or not it blends into the common grain, or it's somewhat of an unpopular opinion. I think that many more people need to watch Madison's reviews. Next channel that I want to mention is a multi-person channel, and that is Anka and Lydia from Bookish Ladies. I have a great admiration for multi-person channels because Literary Gladiators itself is a multi-person channel. I think that the fact that they are accomplishing such a feat is remarkable. They'll do videos together, but also engage in their own individual videos, and I like their tastes that lean a bit more literary, but they also talk about contemporary books, and I think that they are really they really know what they're talking about, and it's really fun to watch. The fact that they're well-rounded, and they do reviews, and also the hauls, the wrap-ups, the tag videos. They don't have as many videos as of late, but they can definitely, I think that they'll definitely pop up sometime soon, and the videos that they have right now are definitely worth checking out. Next one that I want to mention is Jess from Garden Scriptorium. Jess is very much like Steve Donahue in the way that her channel is very... she talks about the books that she reads and likes. She's into literary fiction and classics. But she does it in such an appealing way that people really get a lot out of what she has to say. She's a literature instructor, so she is very scholarly. Her goal for this year is to read a particular author in each month, which I think that is quite fascinating. The fact that she's looking to get into the different classic writers of British and American literature. But I think that she goes beyond that with what she is interested in. I definitely want to watch many more of her videos because I think that there's so much that I can get out of what she has to say. She is in the 300s right now, so she has the most subscribers out of the 6, but I still think that she deserves far more. She deserves to go to 500 and beyond. And the last one is someone that I see gets a nice amount of views, but I think deserves many more subscribers, and that is Raina from Raina Little. Out of the 6, I would say that my reading tastes are the least similar to Raina's. Raina's more into YA, fantasy, and contemporary, but there's something about Raina that I just really enjoy. I think that she is just so meaningful and heartfelt with her reviews and saying what she has to say. Recently, when she was doing a book haul, she was talking about an Adam Silvera book called More Happy Than Not, and she was beginning to choke up, which the fact that they're so meaningful and so heartfelt about the books that they read, it just shows that it just shows that they really get something out of the book. And as the viewer, we really show a sense of compassion and connection to whatever it is that they're saying. Raina is also one of the only people that I'm aware of on Booktube that also serves in the military, which I can't find the right words to describe how much admiration I have for someone that is putting together a Booktube channel while also serving our country or whichever country it is. And I have a great amount of admiration for those that fight for our country, because they really allow us to express whatever opinion we have about a particular book or work, and it means a lot. I'm going to leave links down below to all of the channels that I mentioned, and if I mentioned you in the video, I encourage you to complete the Pay It Forward on Booktube tag. Maybe name 5 of your favorite booktubers that have roughly 500 subscribers or less that you feel that more people need to check out. Thank you for tuning in to the Pay It Forward on Booktube tag. I hope you tune into more videos on our channel, and for now, and as always, I encourage you to keep reading.